channel. We have just finished up a pretty insane session at Revolution Bike Park. Pretty cool car just went past. I'm out here with Craig Green. Just leaving now. It is about 10 past 3. It was a pretty sick session. We tried to beat the traffic home every time we come to Revs, so unfortunately that means the session sometimes is cut short. We actually got stuck in some pretty bad traffic coming here as well, so all the footage was basically filmed 1 PM till 3 PM, which is not long enough at Revolution Bike Park, but on the other hand, it was pretty amazing. I got pretty into the REVIT jump line today, and it kinda joins in now to the end of the vision line. I wanted to hit the vision line, but it was super windy, so hitting the vision line for me was definitely not possible today. So enjoy the jump line. We have the famous vision line on my left over here. It is quite windy today, so I'm going to pass on the vision line, which I am a bit gutted about, but yeah, I'm basically riding REVIT instead. REVIT into vision. So this is the all new improved, coming here, the all new improved REVIT jump line. Let's try it. Shout out all the boys digging, keeping it fresh. This has always been one of my favourite things to ride at Revs. Just so nuts how it's all poppy. You can't take your eyes off it for a second. Oh, that was the best I've ever jumped at for sure. Oh, that was so crusty. And this is the bottom of the vision line, which I haven't hit any of yet. Feels pretty cool though. Oh my god. Oh, that was sick. Oh my god. Sketchy but sick. Okay, we are back at the workshop. I wanted to put a quick clip in right now. And I wanted to talk about what I found difference-wise going from the Kashima 160 Fox 36s on the Nomad to the obvious 180 ROCKSHOX LYRIK forks. The obvious one is when you're doing jump lines like REVIT, I don't really personally feel like you would feel too much difference on jump and stuff. Yeah, the extra travel makes the bike feel a little bit more raked out, and yeah, it makes jump lines confidence-wise a little bit easier. But it's more on the downhill stuff that I think that you really start to feel the difference. I'm going to throw a couple of downhill runs in now. What I can say is the place where I found the forks to be so much different was when you're coming out of like a berm and you'd straighten up, you just feel that extra travel hit the ground faster, if that makes sense. Like you'd hit a berm super fast as you're flying out of the berm, the bike sucks, like pushes down into the ground a lot faster. It just feels a million times better on the downhill stuff and the tech berm stuff. Can't even put it into words. I don't think I really said it too much when I was at Revs today in the video, so I wanted to be sure to come and say it today. But my god, the 180s on the Nomad are genuinely so much better. Number one, they feel unreal to jump because the geometry of the bike feels better and the confidence is raised. But on the downhill stuff, that is where I found it felt ridiculous. I'm going to send you back over to Revs right now, and I'll see you back here in a minute. Collins corner on the Nomad. Oh, it is slippy. No idea what to expect here, so we are just crawling through Collins corner. It's been quite some time. That was nearly stop still. Today we are testing out. How is Craig? You good? Oh! Okay, kind of levels out a tiny bit here. The 180s feel pretty ready for the action though. I will say that. Oh my god. Sketchy, innit? Oh! Man down! Okay. Back up. Collins corner. And this is where it gets a little bit quicker again. Which is kind of cool. Apologies for the speed today. Not riding my best, got to admit. But I just don't do that many uplift days anymore. It feels pretty gnarly these days with all the trails I've been riding. Oh, I remember I went over the bars there. Little tree gap there. Oh, oh my god. And he is alive. Just about. But I am alive. So I will take that. Oh, the 180s on the Nomad. Oh my god. We are going down 3 black, triple black, whatever you like to call that, wherever you are from. And we are just keeping it moving. That was very sketchy down Collins, probably the steepest stuff I've rode in quite some time. So it is no surprise to me that it felt sketch. This is the bottom of red. I do recognise this. Oh my god. So as you can see, obviously that was probably one of the first uplift days I've done in at least a few weeks, and I don't do that many anymore. Actually, I ride a lot more trails, especially with the e-bike. I've been riding a lot more trails. Even before I bought the e-bike on the Nomad, that was set up 11 speed on the rear for more trails. The one thing I will say in regards to the forks though, I don't know how a lot of people are going to feel about this, but this is just my personal preference. These felt smoother. So the ROCKSHOX travel feels improved. But if these were 180, I do feel as if these would feel better. That's just my personal preference. I think they would feel better. I think they would feel a little bit smoother. Like in berms and corners, the 180 is an improvement, 1000%, do not get me wrong. But Fox just seem a little bit more plush, would be a good way of explaining what the difference felt like today. By the way, I also want to add in that statement, these are not set up correctly, and I don't really know too much about setting them up. I went for pretty mid-range rebound, and it is possible that they both ride the same, but these were set up better. But basically, I set both of the forks up exactly the same. So pretty crazy. I'm a bit on the fence. I'm kind of like, if they were 180, we'd be onto a winner, but they're not. They're 160, and these are 180. These feel unreal, but like I say, it's hard. Set up that bad, if you check that out, that's how much travel I've used today on the 180. So I've probably actually only used 170 on the front. And then, yeah, the bike has rode quite well, 170 on the front. That was like from like about 2.5 hours of full slaying. But I am pretty hyped on it actually. It looks better now it's dirty. It did perform well though today. I was pretty happy with it. It's pretty sick. Anyways, I'm going to fire yous over to Reddy McRedface, which you've all seen me ride a million times. But this time on the Nomad with 180s definitely was better. I was pretty hyped on it. So, see you over there and I'll see you back here in a second. Okay, second run down Reddy McRedface. Love Reddy McRedface. The little jumps, little hip jump there, just insane. Oh, Reddy is smooth these days, like butter. Oh my god, you can really feel the difference that they've done digging on this place. Even through there then. It is unreal. Definitely one of my favourite lines, always has been, probably always will be. The 180 is surprisingly quick, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. 180mm ROCKSHOX. How will it feel? Revs is extremely dry today. Welcome back to the channel. We're getting straight into it today. We're getting straight into it today with the riding. Everything's running hard. I've got the 180 ROCKSHOX LYRIK forks on and they feel pretty good. I've got them set to firm. I'm not sure whether this is good or bad. They do feel, whoa, my brakes stopped working then. Oh, feel pretty wild. I am so slow. Let's do it. Second section of red. This is more of a jump test for the brand new forks. Okay. Feels surprisingly comforting for 180s. Insane, like totally different than the 160 setup I had. Feels mega. Big would be a good way of putting it though. Oh my god. Feels nuts. Fast. Revs is running quick today. Eyes are pinned. Whoop. Little manny on that, not feeling that into it yet. I've been riding the e-bike on plus size tyres and all I can say is it feels hard out today on this bad boy. Revolution Bike Park, peace out. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a pretty power session. We got there at 1, we left at 3, and it was pretty insane. I had a really good time. It was a bit windy, but the bike performed, and I am overly stoked on the 180s on the Nomad right now. The next couple of days, I'm sure you have seen on Instagram and Twitter and other stuff like that, I've bought a hardtail frame, and we are about to build probably the most insane bike that I've ever built. It's going full custom, and I'm building it with these hands, so it's going to be pretty cool. Full custom build. So make sure you smash the bell, turn the notifications button on right now so that you get a notification when I next post a video for the hardtail build. It's going to be pretty insane, and I will be seeing you guys next couple of days. Thanks for watching. Peace out.